Cybersecurity in Schools: Ways to Protect Districts from Cyber Attacks by Wendy Padron. What is cybersecurity? Cybersecurity is the practice of protecting systems, networks, and programs from digital attacks. These attacks are usually aimed at accessing, changing, or destroying sensitive information, extorting money from users, or interrupting normal business processes. Types of cyber attacks threatening our schools. According to research commissioned by the Specialist for Educational Establishments, malware and phishing are the most popular types of attacks in school districts. Malware, software that is intended to damage or disable computers and computer systems. Phishing, the fraudulent practice of sending emails to individuals to reveal personal information such as password and credit card numbers. Schools as easy targets. CEO and founder of Cyber Risk Aware Org, Stephen Burke, said schools are extremely easy targets for hackers, such as children's name and details are used to make official documents. Schools use cloud services and outsource the personal data management to all sorts of the third parties. Therefore, no one has oversight of it, so it is hard to keep it secured. Campaign group Defend Digital Me has urged the Department of Education to issue guidance for schools on how to keep their data safe. Department of Education. Department for Education spokesman said, schools are directly responsible for the security of all digital information they store and retain. We issue guidance to schools on protecting data, but any schools with any concerns should contact their IT service provider. Department of Education issued a warning for K-12 teachers, parents, and students and administrators against the dangers of hackers citing instances of cyber attacks against school districts. One example is at Columbia Falls in Montana. Students and administrators were sent threatening messages demanding ransom, $150,000 in Bitcoin, in exchange for not publishing stolen school records. Many of these records included children's health information, their home information, and private information from their parents. Columbia Falls forced more than 30 schools to shut down for 3 days, while law enforcement determined the hackers were located outside of the United States. Threats like these have been observed multiple times, stating, in some cases, this has included threats of violence, shaming, or bullying the children unless the payment is received. However, there's ways that districts can protect themselves. I am going to be explaining 4 ways that districts can protect themselves from hackers such as these. 1 would be replace antivirus with stronger security. Districts need to make sure their security measures are keeping pace with latest threats. Include higher level of protection with built-in defense to prevent hackers bypassing the antivirus together. Also, scanning networks. By scanning networks to see what ports are exposed and securing them. The points of entry, such as via remote desktop protocol, also known as RDP, connections, are shared accesses, which are points for attackers, ensuring that these accesses are restricted with such as a 2-factor authentication. Another way is closing the door on infection vectors. Microsoft Office often hides malicious codes inside documents. This has become one of the most popular methods of retrieving and executing malware. Disabling or restricting the use of data exchange components in Office documents can make it difficult for attackers. Another last form could be having backups, making sure districts have copies of data in 2 different locations, one of which is offsite. It helps ensure that districts have at least 1 offsite copy that cannot be encrypted by ransom. In conclusion, schools need to reassure parents that their children's personal information and data will be kept security for their safety. Implementing a cybersecurity methods to all schools is necessary and crucial. School districts need to make cybersecurity a high priority as it can cause reputational damage. Ensuring accessibility are secured always. Thank you.